Hi, this is Nikki again, and I am here with a video that is my personal opinion and not my medical, not your medical advice, not anybody's medical advice, and certainly to be taken with a grain of salt. I have been on a couple of different message boards, kind of cruising along to see how people are feeling about their 670s and whatever else, and try to pick up little things for myself. And I would like to say that I have seen a lot of questions either from parents whose young children are on the 670 or parents who are looking for a pump for their young children. And when I see it, like, my heart melts. My heart doesn't melt, my heart freezes, or whatever it is. I am a mother of 3 children. I watch 3 boys. I watch their sugars occasionally. I look out for symptoms of it. I take them for their checks occasionally. I'll do an A1C on them or something like that. I try not to overburden them with it because I don't want to create an anxiety or create a world that's not necessary. At the same time, I try not to be neglectful because I am a diabetic and they stand a greater chance of developing it. I have one son who has celiac disease. I get very nervous about him because there's a big connection between those. But every day I get up and I think I'm glad I have it and not them. Really, really glad. And so the people who are watching their children go through this, I cannot even imagine. So I felt very strongly and wanted to come in and state my opinion about this pump. And that was it. From one mom to another mom, dad, grandparent, caretaker, whatever. This is what I have to say. I'm learning to work with this pump. I think it potentially might be a very good pump. It definitely goes a step beyond what any other pump has ever been able to do. There are some very, very good things about it. Nighttime is wonderful. I rarely even need a sugar tab. A sugar tab from time to time, 2 at worst. That's what, and I used to get up and make my way into the pantry in the middle of the night and have, 8,000 grams of carbs or whatever it was. And it happened all the time, and it doesn't happen now. So I think I have to give credit to the 670G for that. Likewise, other times during the day where I have a tendency to crash, this pump is great. Used to be my mornings chasing my children and trying to get people ready for stuff. Every morning I crashed. Every morning I would be drenched in sweat and whatever it was, and just sick. And I no longer crash in the morning. Now I have to watch out for the highs because of the coffee, but I don't think your children are on coffee. I hope not, because you're crazy. But, so mornings are really good. And I think even going to the store, I can go to the store now and browse and look up and down and not fall over and not buy things that I don't need and not panic and be weird and, do all the stuff that you do with a sugar crash. Those are real strengths. I can exercise and have a sugar tab or 2 and not bottom out. These are real strengths, and they're not to be overlooked. However, this is a very high maintenance pump, and for the same reasons it's good in helping you to avoid hypoglycemia, the things it's doing, I think, also set me up for hyperglycememia. And because of that, I really have to be adamant on checking my SG, but for me, even beyond that, I have to be checking my BG, and as I've made 8,000 videos on, I'm checking my calibration factor. I'm using all this information all the time to watch out for those highs, because I have seen in the first couple of months, a lot of them, these really big highs that took me hours to unwind. It was like, they were really big highs, and it was, my pump just pushes me up and up and up. Auto mode does. Now I'm figuring out why auto mode's doing it, and I've gotten good control. I don't know, it's working better, but it's a high maintenance pump. And in fact, my latest routine, and this is not a lie, includes checking my blood sugar anywhere from 12 times a day to, and this is not a lie, 36 or 37 or 38 times a day, and doing the calibration factors and going in and out of auto and doing a lot of stuff. And I don't know how this would work with having a child that you send out to school and you don't see for 6 hours or 8 hours. in no way am I trying to talk anybody out of putting their child on a 670, because I don't think 670 is the latest technology. And as I said, it's got a lot to offer. But I think it's a shame if nobody wants to explain the negative part of it to people who are putting young children on this, because there is a big negative part, and there are adults who are having a hard time getting a handle. That's it. I can clear my conscience now. I am a mom doing my part for whatever parents are looking to take care of their own diabetic children. I hope I didn't overstep any boundaries, but maybe I needed to, but maybe I shouldn't. Just kidding. Okay, thank you very much. I'm gonna go do other stuff now. Thanks for watching. Bye.